What's your vision for the Townsville you'd like to live in 25 years from now? Townsville, the largest city in tropical Australia, and one of the fastest growing and most livable cities in the country. As the gateway to the north, Townsville is living up to its growing reputation as the capital of North Queensland. It's a great place to live, work and enjoy with a strong economic outlook. And to make sure that it stays that way, we need to look at the social, economic, environmental and housing options that will best cater for our community into the future. As Townsville heads towards a population of over 300,000 in the next 25 years, we need to create a city with more efficient use of land, energy, water, transport and infrastructure. But how do we get there? And what are the consequences for our city if we don't plan well? Our current land availability for development means that in 25 years' time, when our population is around 300,000, we will still have more than enough land to cater for our growing needs. Our city's demographics are also changing. In the future, we will see couple-only families become the dominant household type in Townsville. Many parts of our city are now heavily dependent on the car. Even car trips from some urban areas can take up to 30 minutes to get into the city. There's pressure on our rural land, impacts on our natural environment, and not to mention the high ongoing costs of operating and maintaining the road, sewage and water infrastructure that will be faced by the whole community if development occurs outside our existing urban footprint. What we don't often think about when we think urban sprawl is that unmanaged growth impacts on our identity and livability, causes dislocation from employment and community services, means higher transport costs, and puts pressure on our natural environment and rural resources. So, what if we balanced the growth between our developed areas and the developing areas of the city? We can look at a better way, a smarter way. We can reshape our thinking on housing choices and activity centres, rearrange our growth patterns, re-evaluate our priorities to enhance our lifestyle. Continued economic strength, encouraging investment and business prosperity must continue for the benefit of our community. We don't want to stop growing, but we can start growing smarter. The Draft City Plan sets out the vision for how Townsville should look, grow and develop over the next 25 years. The smart growth strategy in the Draft City Plan is about striking a balance between encouraging continued growth and supporting the characteristics that make our city livable and unique. As our population grows up and goes out, urban sprawl comes at a higher and higher cost. The Draft City Plan is about encouraging development in areas that already have the necessary infrastructure in place, so we can avoid unnecessary and excessive costs to all ratepayers in the community. This higher density will attract people, investment, commercial uses and businesses, so that we can create successful transport hubs and entertainment and recreational spaces. Importantly, activity centres will provide for different housing choices to suit a range of households and locate them closer to where we work and play to build a stronger, more connected community. The Draft City Plan looks at our city in a new way. It harnesses our urban footprint and focuses on creating opportunities for inner city living and development to evolve and shape our city into a clean, green, economically and socially sustainable place to live. The Draft City Plan is about making it easier to do business in Townsville. We will support the right development in the right places and to also help business to cut through development red tape. Townsville has the chance to embrace change now, to embrace smart growth and lead our city to a sustainable evolution. Townsville is already a great place to live. Let's make it even better. Together, we can plan for Townsville's future.